Hi guys and girls, Gallifrey797 here, welcome to another Doctor Who action figure review. Today I'm very excited to be reviewing the Graham O'Brien figure from the brand new wave of 13th Doctor action figures. They're heading into stores at the end of February. Thank you to Character Options and Evolution PR for giving me advance copies for this and the 13th Doctor figure, which I reviewed before this. Link to that video at the end of this video. Just a quick update though, I realised after the review that the bag does actually come off, and there's a little clip on the back which I didn't actually mention in the review. In this review I'm going to take around the packaging, the articulation, detail, and also showing you what figure this is actually based on from a previous figure from Primeval. But first of all, let's take a look at the packaging. This figure features a new packaging which was introduced in the B&M sets for 2019, but in the style of the 13th Doctor figure box. It's got the Doctor Who logo at the top, 5+, or the Gallifreyan symboling going across. You've got the TARDIS in the background and on the right hand side. At the bottom you've got a little card saying the Graham O'Brien action figure, telling you the exact scale. It doesn't come with any accessories, this figure, so it just tells you that there are 4 other figures to collect. But after yesterday's announcements, there is more than 4. And of course you've got the Character Options logo. Onto the back. Now yesterday when I reviewed the 13th Doctor purple top variant figure, the Jadoon Captain was under embargo. So when I got the set I was like, oh my goodness, look at this, the Jadoon's feature on it. But because it was under embargo until yesterday when it went for pre-order, I couldn't show it. So I filmed it, literally finished it, and then it was online. So now I can show you the box, and it also does reveal another figure which is on the way. Same kind of content as the Doctor Who logo, the TARDIS design. We've got a little circle saying action figures, electronic TARDIS and roleplay electronic sonic screwdriver also available. Great display of the electronic TARDIS. You've got the Graham O'Brien figure, the Jadoon Captain, the Reconnaissance Dalek. We've got another version of Jodie, which seems to be her Resolution t-shirt with the bag accessory, so we are going to be getting a new version of Jodie. When I first saw it yesterday, I thought it was the old version, but looking at it now, it's a very light blue, which is obviously from Resolution and Orphan 55. Then you also got the sonic screwdriver at the bottom, telling you can collect them all. At the bottom, if you're interested, there's all the product information. So without further ado, let's get Graham O'Brien out the packaging. And here he is, out of the packaging, the first companion of the 13th Doctor in figure form. All we need now is Yaz and Ryan. As you can quite clearly see, this figure is so well done. Really, really great detail. I saw a lot of complaints online about the promotion images, and I don't think this did this figure justice, because I literally took a moment when I got this out of the packaging, just stared in wonder because it's so really good with the paint applications and sculpting. Before I go into that, let's take a look at the articulation. The head can turn side to side. It can probably do the 360, but just be careful because his collar will probably scratch the neck. The arms can do the full 360 round. Obviously you wouldn't be able to do that in real life. 360 swivel at the arm. That is quite restricting because that kind of overlaps with the pocket. Up and down at the joints. And the hands can do the full 360. Waist movement, full 360. Back and forth at the joint. 360 swivel at the leg. Back and forth at the joint, bit stiff there, and the shoes are sculpted to the trousers. Onto detail now, and as I said, the head sculpt is perfect. I couldn't have asked for better from Character Options. The body is from a Primeval figure. I'll do a comparison after this. Similar to what they did in 2019 with Harry Sullivan, they've done a complete new head sculpt but used an old body. And the expression they've used is perfect. The sculpt is absolutely brilliant. They've really captured Bradley Walsh's likeness really well, and I think what helps brings it out more is the paint applications. I think Jodie they could improve on with her face sculpt, because I think down to the paint applications, I think it's something to do with the eyes that doesn't feel quite right. But this looks scarily real. As you see close up, he's kind of got like a half smiling expression, which kind of summarises Series 11, as he is obviously happy, but obviously he's sort of dealing with the grief of Grace. And this is from Arachnids in the UK. The hair is a very light brown, with little splashes of white, randomly sort of smoothed over, to give sort of the grey highlights, which Captain Jack really likes, as we saw in Fugitive of the Jadoon. Going down to the body, underneath the jacket, he's got his spotty top, which you can just see. I think he has 3 layers on in Arachnids in the UK. So there's a blue spotted top, which you can see there, a hoodie underneath the jacket, and of course a jacket. The jacket's been painted this matty beige blue with sort of black highlights. Details great with all the pockets going around the front and back. Got the kind of handkerchiefs of the jacket going down to the hands. The hands were originally meant to have gloves. When the first images of the back of these figures were released online, when they were originally going to release the companions as a free pack, he was meant to have gloves, but obviously they've took it off, which I think I prefer, to be honest. Going down, same kind of thing, more of a darker blue this time for the denim trousers, with a little bit of a whitewash sprinkled in, give that sort of denim jeans look. The shoes have been painted brown with a white base underneath. And finally, a comparison to obviously the body, which is based on, which is the Stephen Hart figure from Primeval, when they did a range of figures of all the characters from that. So character have now got a way of sort of doing new figures using old bodies. There's no changes at all, you've got the exact same pockets, obviously there's colour changes, but the body is pretty much a perfect resemblance of what Graham actually wears, so there was no need to change it really. As you can see, the Primeval figure is probably a bit more detail with certain colours than that compared to the Graham figure, which is probably due to cost, but again, works really well, simplistic colours. But if you didn't know that this was based on the figure, I don't think you realise. I think you think it is a sculpt from the episode, as it does perfectly resemble what he wears in Arachnids in the UK. To give my overall thoughts, I've put Graham with the 13th Doctor and also Captain Jack, as he did feature heavily with him in obviously Fugitive of the Jodie. So overall, absolutely fantastic figure. It's so lovely to add a companion alongside the 13th Doctor, and I can't wait to see the TARDIS fam in figure form. I think the head sculpt is absolutely stellar. Along with that, I think the paint applications as well are absolutely perfect. Really bring out the justice that they've done to this sculpt. And they've obviously researched and chose the perfect body, which really resembles his costume from Arachnids in the UK. As I thought when seeing the Harry Sullivan figure back in 2019, I think it's the way forward with doing sort of companions now, is using old bodies, tweaking them, using different body parts that have been already used, and doing a complete new head sculpt. If that works for character, it works for me, as we get brilliant figures like this. So, hope you enjoyed my review of the Graham O'Brien action figure. Please comment, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, links to that stuff in the description below. What do you think of the Graham O'Brien figure? What do you think of it alongside the other figures? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Huge thank you again to Character Options and Evolution PR for sending me the 13th Doctor purple top variant and the Graham O'Brien figure to bring you a review before this heads into the shops. I'll post a link to the pre-order links to Forbidden Planet. I believe they're priced at $12.99 for each figure, and they'll be available on the 28th of February. That date might change, but roughly around the end of February, maybe even beginning of March. As always, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye!